What is going on, guys? DBG here, and today we are going to be talking about the two new free cards in NBA 2K21 MyTEAM. So, lads, before we get on to the view, guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We upload more MyTEAM content here than anywhere else. And if you guys want to get MyTEAM news as soon as possible, first of all, follow me on Twitter at DBGYD_, and also subscribe because we break it here first on YouTube. So, the two cards are the Sixth Man of the Year, Jordan Clarkson and Rudy Gobert. So obviously these guys are in the vaults. My prediction was that the locker code, my initial prediction was that the locker code was going to be for one of these two guys if Mitchell had won. I still think it might have been. But these guys are a hell of a lot better than a free dark matter. That's all I'm going to say. These guys are really, really solid. Both of these players right here, Clarkson and Rudy Gobert. So Jordan Clarkson is a 6'5", 2-guard / point guard. 6'8" wingspan with 52 hoffs, lads. 52. The bads he doesn't have. None of these matter. Neither of these matter. Neither of these matter. You probably want to give him bucks and maybe like bronze rim protector and at least bronze worm. Other than that, everything else is fine. He doesn't need any other badges. If you're looking at his stats again, in all the stats that matter, he's like plus 90, which is ridiculous, which is absolutely ridiculous. However, one thing I will say, the player that he's like, if you're looking at his release, base 107, which is Tatum base, which is a really good release. Is this a new release for him? What did he have in his other cards? 31. 107 is probably a bit better. He's got Pro 2, Pro 3, which is insane. The only thing that I will say is that I don't think he is significantly better. In my opinion, he's better. He is not significantly better than, for example, Hampton. Like, I rate Hampton so highly. For me, Hampton is without question one of the best players in the game. Like, I rate Hampton, well, one of the best point guards in the game. Like, Hampton, only 42 difference in total stats. Although Hampton, a lot of them are in post moves. If you're looking, there's not much of a difference. In terms of total badges, they are very similar. Things like Pick and Popper, which is, to be fair, that is set shooter on next gen, so that is a pretty good badge. Chase down artist, bailout break starter, space creator. Like, again, none of these badges really make a difference. I'm trying to think, half bailout, gold bailout does make a difference. Chase down, you know what? Chase down artist, Hall of Fame is pretty good. Other than that, you got a little more length than Hampton. I still think Clarkson's better. But, like, I mean, I don't think Clarkson is enough better to really justify going out and grinding for him. So if you're playing Triple Threat Online anyway, and you get Jordan Clarkson, he's going to be exceptional. If you are playing the game mode anyway, he is going to be absolutely unbelievable. However, if you are not playing the game mode, and you are just you're just grinding for Clarkson, I wouldn't go out of my way to grind for him unless you're like a Utah Jazz fan or a big Jordan Clarkson fan, which is fair enough if you are, because this card is definitely going to be usable the rest of the year if you are a big fan of the player in real life. So he's actually very good. He's very good. But the thing is, we've just got so many good budget players that I wouldn't go out. If you're not like a massive Jordan Clarkson fan and you're just trying to guard him for the card being good, I wouldn't go out of my way. But Rudy Gobert, especially on next gen, this is different. This is different. As great as Jordan Clarkson is, Rudy Gobert is different. 7'1" with a 7'8" wingspan. Let's not forget that he's going to have a Dino-esque player build. One problem is that he's 245 pounds. If they had made him 244 pounds, if they had made him 1 pound lighter, literally 1 pound lighter, he didn't even need to be significant, just 1 pound lighter, this guy would be an absolute god. 92 3 ball, 88 speed, 80 acceleration. That is fine because look at his height, 7'1". He's got a super speed with the ball. Look at his defense stats. Insane. Insane. Every half defensive badge. So you know what he can do in 2K? He can guard the pick and roll. He can switch on to guards. His defense is more than just standing under the rim. However, on current gen, there is one bit of a problem, and it's the fact he's got no hot zones on the wings, which probably puts him out of the Dikembe conversation, but I mean, he's in that conversation on next gen. He's a very, very similar card, in my opinion, to a Dikembe Mutombo. And let's go and compare those two guys right here. So Dikembe 7'2", 7'6" wingspan, 7'1", 7'8" wingspan. Dikembe does have a wider player build, which is better for defense, in my opinion. But I think Gobert is going to be a bit better offensively, but they're basically the same. You get a little more speed with Dikembe, a little bit better like standing dunk. They're going to feel the exact same in the game. Badges wise, they're probably almost identical. Yeah. Like if you're on current gen, Dikembe's still better. He's like a poor man's Dikembe Mutombo if you're on current gen. Dikembe's still definitely better. But if you're on next gen, he's like comparable to Dikembe Mutombo. Because in my opinion, base 41 is better than base 4. Like it's only Danuel House and Rudy Gobert, and this was chicken. We all remember how good this release was, and this was on normal timing. We all remember how good this Rudy Gobert shot back in his day. We all remember how cash he was. This guy's gonna be even more cash. And again, 92 3-ball, range extender. I mean, this Rudy Gobert is going to be so nice. Like, we're looking at centers. Again, sorry, I didn't even show you guys Pro 2, Pro 3. He's the Pro 2 size up, Pro 3 behind the back, which means, yes, he can't curry, but he can still side-to-side spam. And the side-to-side spam is more important than... Well, he can still speed burst on current gen, which is the most important thing. Everyone can burst. And in the side-to-side spam is more important than curry slide. Although the curry slide is way, way more OP on next gen than it is on current gen. So it is kind of... It's not something that makes or breaks a card, but it is kind of important. One thing I wish was that he could play power forward. But like my demigods are looking nice right now. I got my Wiseman, I got Dino Raja, we got Bull, and then Rudy Gobert is gonna look like he's gonna play like a demigod as well. Man, Bill Russell might have a tough time keeping his spot in my team. And Bill Russell's incredible. Bill Russell's one of the best. So anyway, yeah, that is pretty much it for these two cards. These are really good. These are both really good. I would definitely say Gobert's better. And it's a lot easier to grind a triple threat offline because you don't need to focus. And you're pretty much gonna win every game if once you get the hang of just either snatchback threes or on next gen just walk them into screens threes. Once you get the hang of that, you can win pretty much every game you're trying to, and it's easier for XP. But like Rudy Gobert, Jordan Clarkson, these two guys are really nice. Are they as good as the Van Ardales? I mean, you could definitely argue Gobert is better than Tom Van Ardale. Although Tom is a beast on current gen. I'm not going to put them as high as the Van Ardales, but they're pretty good. And if they're put onto boards with the Van Ardales... They won't be put on the boards with the Van Ardales, though. They'll be put onto boards, and then the Van Ardales will be... they'll be put onto boards, and the Van Ardales are going to be put onto boards like later on in the season with both of these guys together. And that's when it's very easy to get either or. But they're not quite the Van Ardales, but they're not far off. They're really, really good. So anyway, yeah, that's pretty much it. Really nice free cards. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.